in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter on the sideline. A moment who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, the schedule's brutal, though. Spurs, Celtics, Nuggets. And mind you, everybody healthy, y'all.
And the matchup against
everybody is healthy.
It's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. And for Memphis, the wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard.
Take advantage of this.
All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh,
man, this will be not going to
season felt like forever.
Pause it. All right. We're going to deny the ball off the ball, okay? What we doing?
It's great to be bad. Nothing like some games that count.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Murray, no good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
First game.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Locked in.
And it's in there.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Out to the wing. Jackson against Williamson. Back to Jones. To end the run.
Good job. That's right, Messi. Trying to get on the board, Messi.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. Messi the rebound.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Williamson double team for 3. Murray, but Grizzlies pull it in. For the 3. Wells' shot is good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
They set the pick. Williamson.
And one.
Shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Jackson. With the fadeaway. Just 5 to shoot.
Come on, Z.
Over in the corner, Williamson.
There you go.
Back to Murray. Morant with the steal.
Keep like knocking Z off his
inside.
Attack, bro.
And that one's good by Clark. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is
finding
points in transition. So
on that, I'm about to start hitting the pick and pops, though. The pick and pops.
Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Pass to Edie. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 10. Back to Williamson. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around.
Locked it.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, we're seeing some
Put
fireworks
Z.
from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game with a big
Man, bro,
offensive
it's not
push.
real how Z playing, bro.
Lets it go from
They gotta
11,
fix it.
and it comes off the front of the rim. It'll count. No good on that one. And so it's Memphis enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then there's Edie. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jerome in the point guard.
Yes, sir.
That's the lineup of the game for Memphis. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Cool, man.
Jackson finds Aldama. Now Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Poole's checked in. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller, scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
Time out.
God
damn.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Damn. I want to start hitting some threes though, y'all, but we gotta start off, man. We're trying to win early, dog. We want to win early, man. I want to shoot. I want to make some shots.
Hayes checked
A
in
little
for
small
New
ball.
Orleans.
Man.
Here's Jerome. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Kevin, back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Stay hard.
Morant, he's checked in for Pippen.
Borrego talk to him.
Let's take a look at the
We
2K
told him,
leaderboard
you know,
to find out
point
who
of
are the
emphasis
best
that we
shooters
want to
from
do.
behind the arc last season. You take a look at Jerome. Dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot.
Hold on,
among the
Pooh.
league leaders from 3.
Do you want to play or do you want to play?
That's what coaches want to see.
And this Grizzlies Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the Bay.
Bay with the screen for Poole. Pass to Bay. Jerome with the steal.
Unbelievable.
Fires the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trailed by 19.
And one.
They call the foul. So
Coast to coast, Z.
and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, they got
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Jalen Wells
pressure on
comes
him, Z.
in for Santi Aldama.
Put that pressure on him, Z.
Open for Ty Jerome.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Clark is
That's all moving screen.
And there's the whistle.
Come on, baby. Pick the intensity up, baby. Pick the intensity up, baby. Let's go.
Some last season
Let's go.
stats for him.
Let's go.
Averaged 10 points per game.
Let's go.
3 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Now, here's Poole. Five on the clock.
Here you go.
Brings home the trifecta.
Here you go.
He's got 5.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Here's Morant.
Good defense.
6 points for him. And the second change effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Poole. He can't get that one to fall. Morant with some nice D. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Grant, Bay pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense
on.
is giving it up,
Let's go, Z.
I like that shot selection
Post to post every
despite
time.
the miss.
Certainly not the number one thing Bay is out there to do,
Come
but he
on,
saw
Bay.
an opening and able to make the pass. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them.
That was a foul on me.
And there's the foul.
on, bro.
It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul
Only
of the
at the
game.
5,
And the
only
Grizzlies making a change
That's
here.
him on my side, man. I got to
He's
try
checked
everything out
in.
at this 5.
Wells' shot is good.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
They set the screen. Takes the 3. And Trey
we go,
Murphy
Trey.
hits from deep. 8 points for him.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
And one. Let's go, Poole.
On the assist by Williamson.
Okay. Why y'all didn't tell me
Basketball, but
that
they're
Poole be on that type?
starting to turn it around
He'll be
now.
on that type time.
Morant surveying the
Hell
D.
no. Hell no.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in.
Okay, way to finish it off, fellas. Way to finish it off, fellas.
Memphis out in front.
Way to finish
up
it off.
by 16. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
I can work with it.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Pelicans, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We back. We back. We back. We back. Let's go. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard,
let's go. We got to talk about it at the halftime.
Goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Things change throughout the season, and
through that first half, absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Let's go, dog.
Memphis leading by 16. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness best reflection
Jonte
to just stay on the court.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. The backcourt pair.
Oh my gosh, that is a steal, bro.
Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5.
It's not as easy to steal as it is without fouling, as it was.
And stolen by Murray.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. Pass to Morant. Outside Jackson. Wells kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, despite his
lack
of efficiency,
that's a weak-ass dunk by Murphy. Come on now, y'all know he was in the dunk contest.
Let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the
Ronnie 2K, you disrespecting, man.
Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the
God,
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Let's go, Herb.
All-Star and
what?
Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother,
Did I see the meter?
who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Mr. Williamson. Here's the screen.
All the way, Z. Come on, Messi.
Here's Messi.
Hey! Messi cleaning up.
Messi
cleaning up.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now here's Morant. He has 6.
The game
No good from Clark.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Williamson looking it over.
Not guarding Z. He is guard will poke.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster. But plenty of
bro, the meter is good. Why are they playing?
Continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some
locking in, y'all? We closing in.
And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant. But
Force him to call a timeout.
Well, some of those are self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style as he's setting.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. We're doing good. We're doing good, buddy.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jerome with it. He's covered by Murray. Jerome passes to Morant. Over Jones. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
And the Pelicans miss again. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They'll be playing host to Miami
off
for
job.
the next game.
Yes, sir. Good job, Herb.
The string of
I don't hurt,
string at home. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. And here is Murray. Aldama with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
Jacks up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7.
There you go. And
Get a chance for one more.
Oh, Z.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bro, why do you keep disrespecting like that?
For Memphis.
Well, all you can ask for is the guys to be really active on D.
Are they
and
serious,
more
bro?
than that tonight.
It's an all defensive player. Why would he ever need to foul, brother? Dude like 5'4". Pippen like 5'4", bro.
He's off on the second. You know, Coach, how would you describe Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I think Kevin Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players in the league. This guy is a very good starting level NBA point guard who can get to the paint, create shots for himself and others, and he's as good defensively guarding the ball as just about anybody in the league. Well, when Edie gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defense.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 9. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Hawkins.
You want to run. Want to be able to run stuff like that. Okay?
Hawkins has got 5 points so far.
Well placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Jackson.
Hell no.
And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Hawkins ready to shoot that joint too.
Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've got a lot of good.
That's what we doing. That is what we're doing.
And this is
decent first game, man. We learning and we compete. Definitely compete.
Pelicans trail by 9. We've got Ty Jerome. Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Jackson has the open look. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. Williamson outside. To the inside.
Hey! Let's go, Queen.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special.
Hey,
just
Pelicans fans want to see that.
In that pick and roll.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Jackson down low. Jackson a screen on Poole. Back to Jackson. Up the floor.
And one. And one.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Williamson. Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn.
Foul or something.
He knows every possession is critical now.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch
Hell
up
no,
with
not on her.
on the sideline.
What's that?
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Ellie, thank you.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now here's Williamson.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at
Come
this
on, dog.
Pelicans team, coach.
Come on, dog.
Kind of a wild
Come on,
card
dog.
in the Western Conference.
Come on, dog.
Kevin, they have the talent of a top 4 seed, but some serious
Way to make your free
bumps in the
throws,
road.
Queen.
I think if they're
6-point
lucky,
game, man.
the Pelicans could turn things around quickly.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for 80. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. From outside, that one is off. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson with it. They set the pick.
We got a connection.
To love the
And we
energy
might stop
right
playing
now.
them
They
early
got
than
hot
expected.
when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution
Long
to
as
get
y'all
back
got
in it.
9
This
o'clock in.
game's very much in
We
reach
good.
for them.
Oh,
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And now the Grizzlies. That's right. Yep, that goes down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and
Time
getting
out.
out in transition allows for some easy points before
Alright,
that
y'all.
defense is fully set.
And so James Borrego
Mike just lined up.
call timeout. He's going to make
I'm
some
gonna Hawk shoot
adjustments
this
to
real
the
quick.
game plan.
I need Hawk to shoot this 3. I need Hawk to shoot this 3.
Jackson
Bang.
against Williamson.
Bang this 3 down.
Hawkins, a screen on Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Hawkins.
Just like that. Bang!
Deep ball.
3-point game!
Love the confidence from Hawkins.
Give me that.
Big moment, and he comes.
Hot spot!
The shot is good.
And the first thing I thought confident from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out.
Wow, thank you.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Good on
Go.
the first, and that
Way to knock him
shoots
down,
George
Z.
into just 4. And both
Way to
free
knock him
throws
down,
good
Z.
for Williamson.
Let's go.
And now down to a
This is the game y'all wanted to see.
Those foul shots key.
Damn! Damn!
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark
He cannot shoot. Fuck that. Miss this.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball
that's
for
a-
New Orleans.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's the floater, cleared away by Poole.
Well, I know he can
Hawk.
finish
Come here,
at
Hawk.
the rim,
Come here, Hawk.
but the defense did
Pick your
just
name, Hawk.
enough to
Pick your
force the
name, Hawk.
miss.
Williamson left side. Poole against Morant. Fires away from outside. Jackson with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it
Hawk.
seems like everybody's jacking
Hawk.
up from way
Bang! Jordan
No
Hawk
one
here!
can stay within themselves.
Hurt!
Big time
Hurt!
basket.
Hurt! Hurt! Do we have a timeout? Let's go!
Embrace
Let's
that
fucking go,
competition.
man!
And
Let's fucking go!
James Borrego decides to call timeout.
Let's fucking
Coach is
go.
gonna talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
I'm good.
And talking
I'm
about
good. Let's go! Fucking go! Let's go!
No doubt, but they might have to.
This how you play!
That's a
Hawkins coming in clutch, man. How y'all like this lineup? Poole, Hawkins, Herb Jones, Zion, and Queen, dog. Okay. Okay, my phone. I gotta take a picture of the lineup. Lineup running Herb. Get out of here. Hold on. Take a picture of the number one starter. Wop, wop, wop. The number one starters. Wop, wop, wop. Number one star. Wah, wah. Like an evil comedian. It's the number one. Wah. Number one. Wah. Hey, they balling. Let's go, man. Y'all, should I? Okay. Queen and Zion. Zion and Hawkins. I think I want to go Queen. I think I want to go Queen and Zion. Fuck it, let's go to overtime. Queen and Zion. Let's go Queen and Zion, y'all. Queen and Zion. That's the look. That's the look right there. That's what we want right there. Pick and roll. Pick and roll between Queen and Zion. That's what we're going for.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Deflects the pass. Morant against Poole. Here's Jackson.
We fouled the fucking player. Like, what are we doing, dog?
Honestly, just doing what they had to in order to get the basketball back.
We can get one miss.
And he misses the first
Yeah,
one.
that's good. He
wanted that one to fall.
Make that second one.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes
they
it
defended
that
it
much
well.
harder to find an opening.
No choice
dumbass
but to
pass.
foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throw.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was
See who the
needed
player of
to
the game
stretch
is.
this crowd,
Although,
man.
you know, we might not like it.
Electric.
We're going to sit and watch every player of the game after, you know, game
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Shit don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense. Then we gotta see the Spurs next. Tall ass Spurs. But I want to keep this lineup for now. We'll go with the start lineup again. I was impressed with Poole. Jordan Poole did play good that game. He did play good that game. Last game, so I was impressed with that. But let's start it, man. Game number 2. Game number 2 of the franchise mode. Let's start it, man. Here we go. We got a lot that we can gain from
welcome, folks, and
learning lessons
way to celebrate the end of the week.
Take place
Friday
last
night
game.
Basketball on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
Murray will come out and play.
They'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued
contributor. Injured already.
That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Trey Murphy out there with Yves Missi. And it's Williamson in at small forward.
Oh, my bad. Let's do the, you know what it is.
Castle finds Fox. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. The floater, and he lays it in.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Picked by Misi. Murray drives in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Lock that shit.
And rejected. Jones from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Misi's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
And here's New Orleans now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Vassell with it, checked by Murray. Outside Johnson.
I'm going to get off to a better start than last game.
And here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
That's good from Williamson on the assist from Jones.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Back to Murray. They set the pick. The three is up. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Yeah, you want a DeJounte Murray running your offense because he sees the floor so well.
Castle against Jones. Pass to Wembanyama.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. There's the triple. Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Vassell.
Get off to a better start.
Here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson.
Still,
he's going to gather the
weird
troops and talk it over.
Still weird stuff going on.
For San Antonio, Olenix checked in for Castle. And it's McLaughlin in for De'Aaron Fox. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Harper passes to Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
Stolen by Murray.
Hey, Murray.
Hey! Dunked by Jones.
You see him providing a spark with his defense.
Hey,
that's
fellas.
how Murray initially earned a name for himself in this league.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
Defending, rebounding, leaking out.
Shams, thank you. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Murray.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Williamson. 4-3. They kick it out to Murray. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's McLaughlin. No points so far.
Just that defense really can't wish you to
Now here's Barnes. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel right now.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
So I can keep these channels, so I can keep these videos going. Just subscribe right now so I can keep these videos going. Subscribe, dog.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Eve Messi out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Williamson.
Wow, that's right, Messi grabbing the ball.
So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the
playing out of the game so far?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. They're sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Williamson outside. Six on the shot clock. There's the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He has 6.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for 3.
Pass to Wembanyama. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Waters got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Williamson passes to Murray. Back to Williamson. There's a screen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
That's real life. That's real life right there, guys.
Trying to stay within striking distance here.
That's really real life. That duo right there, that pick and pop.
Number 2 for him.
Real life. You hear me?
So difficult for officials to make.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Poole's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. A different look for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And stolen by Williamson. In transition.
Quick hands there by Zion. He used his reach to get a piece of that and triggered the break the other way.
Let's take a look at that. My bad. Let's take a look at it, though. Take a look at that, still. Because I thought it was Herb Jones. Was Zion there? It seemed like it was both a little bit. Good job, see. That was.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Here's Poole. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 4. Johnson finds Castle. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Poole.
And one, Poole.
That one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Fancy.
Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Okay.
And San Antonio also. Barnes, he's checked in for Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
Close-range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Here's Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level of last season, encouraging Graham.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, BA. Now can his defense get back to a championship level?
Hey now.
Big finish by Williamson.
And Zion
Damn about no
Williamson
Spurs.
making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Poole looking it over. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Johnson puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Here's the pick. Poole for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
That's what I can say.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You take a look at the Spurs, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been on the attack.
Oh.
Going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
San Antonio leading by 6. Castle for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Here's Williamson.
1. But he can do that. He got a nice meter doing that.
Well, Zion is listed at 6'6", but he plays much bigger than that, and you love the confidence he's showing right now.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
I need that defense back there.
Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
Let's go.
Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Poole. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that streak. A nice start to the 3rd, 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Now Murray. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
Yeah, just 25% to start this
getting
half.
past
They're gonna have to start getting
they
higher
just let him
percentage
recover
shots.
automatic.
Johnson passes to Fox. Here's Vassell. Castle for 3. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Back to Jones from the arc. Kept alive. Outside Murray. Stolen by Castle. And here comes the break. Ooh, look at Fox using his speed.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle played. I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feeling, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. BA, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. When you watch the Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, BA, this league has the best
Put Herb on. Okay, they fucking up my lineup.
athletes in the world.
What are they doing? I'm going to put Herb on Fox. Put Herb on Fox. How are we going to do
But
it?
Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Because Z's supposed to be at the I'm thinking Z was there at the 3.
Sohan's checked in for Johnson, and Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Vassell.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And stolen by Williamson. Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
What a sensational move captured from
So
the
they
connected
they should have Zion
AT&T.
360 dunk in the game. That was nasty though.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Inside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Now here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Williamson, right side. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to Messi. Stolen by Wembanyama.
They got the lineup all my
Now the
stuff, bro. I
Spurs
can't
moving it
I
up
don't
the
know
floor.
who to throw it to.
And now we have an intentional foul.
I don't let it.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Olenek checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Waters comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Harper. No good there with a step-back J.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Beyond the arc. Here's Williamson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead.
They stressing me out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
We've got Herb Jones. He's out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Williamson outside. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Here's Williamson. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Fox is checked in for Waters.
Number 4, De'Aaron Fox.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Allie, thank you.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
All right, let's get an update on DeJounte Murray. Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Orleans athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Pelicans trail by 15. From downtown, it's good from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Now here's Fox. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
Here's Williamson. Goes up again. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now it's Jones. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Fox there for the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Johnson fires. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night.
We're going to throw the towel in. We're going to put the rookie
from the
in.
players and coaching staff for the
See how
Spurs.
Jeremiah Fears
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
So deep,
No one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, De'Aaron Fox.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olenek checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Champagnie, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Champagnie, and Waters is subbed in for Castle. Here's Harper. Olenek, 20 feet away and no problem.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Wow, another position to mentor.
29 seconds left in the final quarter. Barnes! No good from 3! And it's Pelicans ball. It's an 18-point game.
It's a stamp on it.
Here's Harper.
New Orleans. Jason Springer. Second personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for San Antonio. Harper.
And he's good on the second. Got a piece of it. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.